This is the plaintiff, Alter Shlomo Zalman Cerulnik. He says he purchased $1,000 worth of Southwest Airlines gift cards on Craigslist from the defendant, and the guy ripped him off because the cards are phonies. That's right, they were purchased with a stolen credit card. The defendant blocked his number. He's still running this same scam, and he's here suing him for the return of his hard-earned $500. This is the defendant, Scott. He says he's never sold a gift card to anyone in his life. He still lives at home with his parents and says the plaintiff has the wrong guy. The plaintiff seems sincere in believing he sold him the cards, but unless he was brainwashed and doesn't remember, he didn't do it and owes nothing. He's accused of scamming an online customer.
All parties, please raise your right hands.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case in the docket. The plaintiff bought $1,000 worth of Southwest Airlines gift cards on Craigslist, and turns out they were phonies. But the defendant says he didn't sell the plaintiff any gift cards. It's the case of gotta fly.
Thank you, Doug.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Mr. Cerulnik,
Yes.
you have been ripped off on the internet.
Yes.
Yeah, shocked and appalled. Never heard of such a thing. So apparently you saw an advertisement or something that said, I'll tell you what, I'll sell you some gift cards for Southwest at half price.
Yes. That's correct, Your Honor.
Didn't it sound too good to be true?
It did.
Right.
So,
I mean, don't you, like, in this day and age, shouldn't your mind go to the many ways this can be a problem?
you know, I hadn't considered how the actual scam could work. And it turns out the scam is based on the credit card chargeback.
Right, because apparently these were legitimate gift cards, but they were illegitimate in the sense that they have been purchased with a stolen credit card.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. So that's one way it could work. The other way is that they're not real Southwest gift cards.
Right.
And with a Cash App, you're not going to get your money back.
Right.
So why would you, just the greed of getting the half price?
No, I was actually planning a trip.
Yes, I know. But you were greedy, trying to get the half price gift cards.
Yes.
I mean, if it sounds too good to be true, you know, pretty good rule to live by is that it is,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
All right, so go on.
So, well, I didn't know that Zelle didn't protect purchases. I could have looked that up and figured that out myself.
Do other Cash, okay, so Zelle
PayPal
is one
does.
Cash App where if you have it on your phone and I have it on my phone, it's linked to both our bank accounts and I can send you money.
Okay.
You end up wiring the $500.
Correct.
And you get the gift cards how? I'm not wiring. You end up sending through Zelle.
Through Zelle.
A Cash App that's on your phone.
Correct.
Connected to your bank account that arrives in the other person's bank account, the thief.
Correct.
And then how does a thief send you the gift cards?
The thief actually sent me the gift card numbers before I sent the money over. I went on the Southwest Airlines. I typed in the gift card number to verify that it had the balance that it said. It was $5 less than it was. I booked tickets. Once I was satisfied that it worked out, I then sent the thief the money.
Okay, which is interesting because the thief was pretty trusting. Because a thief gave you the card number, you were able to use it and book something. So the true beauty would have been if you didn't send the money and went like this to the thief. But that didn't happen. You actually sent the money to the thief.
Correct.
The thief you sent the money to, what's the name of that thief?
Scott.
Okay, so there's 4 full names, okay?
Yes.
I know you have asked not to use 3 of them, and you want to be referred only as Scott, but is that first name, other middle name? We know Scott is correct, and that last name, your name.
It is.
All right. How else do you link it to them? Because this is him. Because this is an interesting case, because you apparently then did your own research to try to find who it is that had nailed you out of $500.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
So, and by the way, how did you find out? Because you'd already purchased the tickets.
Correct.
Then Southwest came back to you.
Correct. So the email address he gave me
and said to you, these were purchased with a stolen credit card, so you have no tickets. Okay.
Correct.
So then what happened?
So, so the email address that the defendant gave me was at Gmail.
The name on the Cash App was?
When you send money through Zelle, it says, please make sure it's the right person. The first name of this person is, and then it's just the first name.
But who were you dealing with when you first purchased the thing? What was the name of the person you were dealing with?
He didn't give me his name. He just gave me the email address.
Wait, you sent the money to a guy who you didn't know his name, his full name?
Correct. I had verified the Southwest gift card, and I didn't realize that they could retroactively cancel it.
Okay. So you send the money to a guy named. What else do you know?
Just his email address.
So then what happens? Now you know you've been had.
Right.
And what do you do to try to figure out who's the person who had you?
Correct. So I did a search. I narrowed it to California just because the defendant had said that we'll meet in Anaheim to pick up the physical gift cards, which I was then stood up because it wasn't happening. So I didn't know it was California. But when I did a search and one of the results was Scott, I was like, this is too much of a coincidence.
Because of the S and the A?
Yes.
So it was very close to the email address?
Correct.
Okay, so then what did you do? Did you speak to Zelle? Did they help you out at all?
Yeah, so Bank of America had sent me a letter. So I filed a claim.
What role does Bank of America have?
Zelle is integrated with Bank of America. So
Totally, or in his case?
No, in my case, because Bank of America is my bank.
Ah, okay. So your bank is Bank of America, and then what do?
So my bank knows where the money went. They just won't give it to me. They won't give me that information without a subpoena.
So you subpoenaed it, and what happened?
I subpoenaed, but because it was too close to the court date, they rejected it. I could not get any information out of Bank of America.
So what's your story?
Well,
Did you sell these or didn't you?
I did not. First of all, I've had fraudulent stuff happen on my bank account, so that's why I closed it. And also all kinds of other stuff that was on my old cell phone.
Meaning?
Meaning almost everything on my old cell phone got hacked into. So I don't have that phone anymore. And I got a text message from, I don't know if it's this guy or someone else, saying that I sold him gift cards as well. So.
As well?
Yeah.
So it was someone else?
This is the first time the fraudulent thing happened on my card. And let's see.
What do you mean by on your card?
On my bank account.
Did money come into your bank account?
No.
So what was the fraud on your bank account?
No, it's they were saying that they were sent to my bank account, but it never did. And
do you have your bank records with you?
No, I don't have that bank anymore because of all the fraudulent
So you can still have bank
stuff.
records. What does that have to do with having bank records? You could still have that. So who's they that were saying that money was sent to your bank account? Who's they?
So is Craigslist a crapshoot?
Yeah, you pretty much you never know what you're gonna get.
But if you never know what you're going to get, why do people use Craigslist? It seems too risky.
I think because it's cheap and easy to access.
But sometimes cheap turns out expensive, right? When you don't get what you want. So how do you protect yourself?
I think you look at reviews, look at their profiles, see if you can trust them or not.
Okay, fair enough. Going inside the courtroom.
Who is they?
Someone texted me that if I sold them a gift card, ironically, it is a Southwest gift card. And
Why is that
I don't
ironic?
know if he's texting me to
Why
find
is that
out.
ironic?
Because if he's the guy that was texting me, it was a few months ago, but now that I'm hearing this, it sounds like it's a different person.
Why?
Because he was saying it was recent, right? So
two people are accusing you of selling stolen gift cards?
that's correct.
He sounds guilty of sin.
Right. But
Yeah. But you still got to walk in with the proof. Can you tell me, sir, has the police spoken to you?
no. Nothing, no money went to my bank account.
I can't just have you say that. I need you to show it to me.
I don't know how
Who's the gentleman with you?
My father.
Stand up, please. Did you talk to him?
To him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ask him what the heck the story was here?
Yes.
Did you take a look into his account to see if $500 went in?
No.
Do you have a Zelle account?
No, I don't. I do not.
Have you ever?
No.
So as it stands right now, your one and only evidence is that this is a guy who has similar names to. That's it. That's what you got?
That's correct.
That's nothing.
I know.
Have you told me everything you want to tell me?
No.
Is there anything else that's relevant and that proves that it's him?
You would have to be the judge of the proof.
Okay, go ahead.
I purchased the report online for Scott. There's also in the report, there is a prior conviction for theft.
Have you been convicted of theft?
It wasn't theft. It was
Dealing in stolen goods.
receiving stolen property.
Okay. You mean like credit cards and stuff like that?
No. My brother bought iPads, and I don't remember how all this happened, but that's what I was convicted of.
What were you doing? What was your guilt? What made you guilty of it? Why? If your brother buying iPads doesn't mean you plead guilty to a felony. What was your role?
Receiving the stolen property.
And doing what? You had them in your possession? How many?
One or two.
Here's what we're gonna do. Get that subpoena, because it's gonna show where the money went. And if the money I find went into his account, two things are gonna happen. You're gonna pay the guy back, and you're gonna get arrested. That's what's gonna happen, folks. So I am gonna hold my ruling in abeyance and give you an opportunity to properly serve that subpoena on your bank, who will then answer to you what bank account and what address that bank account belongs to and what phone number that bank account belongs to, and then the circle will be closed. That is my ruling.
So the judge is holding this case in abeyance, as she put it, while the plaintiff tries to find out exactly where the money went. Does this concern you at all, what the judge has just ordered?
No, because I didn't do it, so I don't know.
I mean, you did not do it, you say, for
No,
sure.
not at all.
Are you concerned about, do you know whether money went into his account?
No, I don't.
Did you inquire with your son about why are you being sued in people's court and what's
Yes.
going on here, and explain it to you?
Yes, he says he didn't do it, so.
Because you sound like you're not that interested either. I just find it strange, that's all. Really strange. Okay, very good. Thank you very much. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll see you back. Who knows? All right, Mr. Sorolnik, how do you feel about that? And you were kind of hesitant about opening up to the judge too,
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
No, just making sure that I have everything in order and correct.
Well, you really didn't have enough to obviously prove the case here in court.
Right.
You need more info.
I do need more info.
So you're going to get it?
I am. Absolutely.
Yeah, well, you should, definitely. All right, well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Okay, hope it works out.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Really, strange case, Harvey. What do you think?
Okay, Doug, a couple things. First of all, the plaintiff did not get the subpoena for the bank record, so that's that. But I do want to say that, when you use something like Craigslist, and it may be cheaper, but you do have to protect yourself. And one of the things you got to do is you got to make sure, like they say, you got to check reviews, obviously, but you need specific photos. And they may have one photo of something on Craigslist. It wouldn't help with Southwest airline tickets, but if it's a photo, say, of a car, you want 5 photos, you want 10 photos, ask for more. You want to see everything. Don't just accept what the seller is trying to give you.